What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today, long awaited, we're finally starting the wrap on this car. So first we gotta wash it down. We got it outside, it raining a little bit, but we gotta wash it down because we got a lot of dust on the back from sanding the quarter panels. So let's give it a little rinse down and then we'll bring it in and start wrapping it. Before we go and wash this, because I have the taillights out, we gotta get some masking tape and mask off the taillights so no water gets in there, because we don't wanna cause an electrical fire. That wouldn't be very good. We got our masking tape, let's go tape off the taillights. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. Don't want water in this car. All right, we should be good. Now that we got everything all taped off, we're gonna go ahead and wash this filthy girl all down. Let's go. We're gonna mostly rinse the back of this thing from all the body work that I did on it, because that's where all the dust is. Start rinsing this thing down. We got it all rinsed down. That's all we really need to do, just to get all the dust off of it. Now we're gonna pull it in, start heating it up so we can wrap it. First, we gotta disassemble the car. Then I can wrap it. That's gonna take me a minute. I gotta take off the mirrors, the door handles, the roof fin. Everything else is pretty much already ready to go. So let's do it. Now that we finish up drying the car, we can do the long-awaited wrap, the new color. We've been waiting to do this for a while. I've been very excited about this color, especially with the new steering wheel I got. I haven't showed that yet, but I will. It's gonna match the new steering wheel. I'm very excited about this color. Come over here, I'll show you guys. Got the new color. Before we start on the wrap itself, I have to take care of taking off the mirrors on both sides and all the door handles, including the roof fin and then all the trim. So when taking off the mirrors and the door handles on these cars, the 8th gen Camry, it's very weird because you have to operate with putting the window down and up to get the door handle off and then the mirror off. So I have to take the door handle off and then put the window down, and then I could take the mirror off. And that's done for this door. It's the same I gotta do on the passenger side. And then the rears are easier because it's just the door handle. And then when wrapping, I'm gonna keep all the windows down so I can keep stuff in it, extra vinyl, whatever. So let's take this panel off. I like to keep all the parts that I take off, all the pieces, the trim pieces, bolts in the door, like right on the ground in the door. So I have everything nice and organized, and I don't wanna lose anything, because when you start losing bolts when doing wraps, it's not fun to try to find replacements. Button panel off, little trim piece off. And just like that, for these cars, it's very simple to access all the bolts. You just have to pop this piece off, pop the little trim up behind the door handle, and there's a screw right there, and then 2 screws right here, and then all plastic clips around, and you just pop it right off. So let's take these off. I can't get it, it's stuck. There we go. Just like that, just them 3 screws. And then you can come over here and just start using a little bit of force on it. And then if you come back here and look, there's these little cables, each for the actual door handle itself. So literally just pop these up and pull them out, and that's it. First door panel is off. So once you get the actual door panel off on the 2018 Plus Camry, they all should be the same. There's this panel right here that are on the front driver doors each side, which is all just clips in, and then these spin clips, so you literally just turn these, all of them, and just pull them right out. And then same way with how the door came off, you'll just use a little bit of force and pull all these clips off. And pull this out away from the cables, and that is off. And now, if you come closer, you can look, you can see in here, this is where the clip is for the actual door handle itself. So there's a white clip. You're just gonna take both fingers and you're gonna pull this back. So it comes back just like that. And then the door handle should just pull right out. So the door handle is out, it's one done. 3 more to go. So this is what I was talking about with the window and the mirrors. So now that we got the door handle off, in order to get the mirrors off, we're gonna have to put an accessory mode and put this window all the way down. And then we just take off these pieces, and there should be 3 nuts behind it to take it off. Let's put this in accessory mode. We're gonna take our buttons, we're gonna plug them back in right on the door. And then we're just gonna put this window all the way down. And now, doing that, this rubber piece, if you take it off, there's bolts behind here. And if you come and look in here, there's 2 nuts. I don't know if you can see it, but there's 2 nuts back there. There should be 1 back there and then 2 over here, either or. I'm not sure which is which, but it's this little rubber trim. And then we're gonna unbolt this right here, which is just either a screw or a 10 mil. Unplug this little piece. And same way, this one can just push right out. So now that that's out, we can access all the bolts for the mirror. Forgot to mention the one problem with taking these off is you tend to drop them a lot, which means that I have to raise the window back up to get to the bolt. It's not too much, but it's a little bit of a pain. So that sucks. Now that's how you get it out the right way. This mirror should just come right out. Be careful of any of the cables and wires that are on it. And the mirror is out. That's 1 done. 1 more mirror to go. So we're gonna go ahead and take off the other side off camera since it's identical to this side. And then I'll catch you guys when we start prepping to install the vinyl. So unfortunately, because my mirrors suck, the bolt actually came out of the mirror and is stuck on it. So I'm gonna have to wrap over it and thread it back in. So that sucks, but it'll be all right. So now that we got all the door handles and both mirrors off, now we just gotta unclick these out of here, the top trim and the antenna, but the antenna is gonna come out when I do the roof wrap itself, so I can put it right back in after. So everything else is basically off and ready to go. So let's unclip these, just simple clips, a little bit of force and 1 out. On to the next one, unclip, work your way down and it's out. Now that everything is taken apart and ready for wrap, I'm gonna throw in a whole montage of wrapping a couple of the panels on the car, and then we're gonna see the product once everything's fully done. I have a feeling this color is gonna look amazing. It looks like literal paint, so when I put this on, I can't imagine how I'm gonna feel about this car afterwards. I love this car, so this color is gonna look sick. I think everything's gonna weigh exactly the way I wanted it. And then afterwards, we're gonna throw on a body kit that I have for it that I'm gonna throw at the end that I haven't showed yet. So we're gonna put the body kit and the wrap on this. We're gonna show the product afterwards. Behind me, isn't he? I need to go to Walmart. I need to get more alcohol to wipe down.
Y'all know what's going on.
So we're gonna take a little adventure to Walmart? You wanna take a side quest to Walmart? You guys wanna teleport to Walmart?
Yeah.
Let's teleport to Walmart, ready? How did you get, when did you get a dodgeball? Okay. Okay, let's go get what we need to get. Come on. Randomly ended up with Beyblades. I was a kid, these things were like...
These things are free.
Yeah. Oh. You're going to jail.
Y'all are going to jail! Essentials.
Rubbing alcohol is secured. Bag secured, got the rest of the rubbing alcohol. Now to go continue on the wrapping. We gonna cruise home. We gonna cruise home. We're not gonna teleport, we're gonna cruise. pulled up in the TRD to daily. We just put the spacers on, got the track fitment looking better. Now let's go home. What are you doing back there? Are you?
Shit's getting weird.
You don't want me to drop you off here? You can walk. Don't make me put the child lock on.
No, definitely.
Pretty messy in here. Everywhere, all the doors taken off, pretty messy. But welcome to day 2 of the wrap install. Yesterday we were able to get the full front end done. Let me show you guys. Yesterday we were able to get the full front end done, both fenders, the hood, and the full front bumper. We're trying to work front to back to keep it more organized, but it looks really good so far. I'm in love with this color. This just looks insane. Exactly like paint. Doesn't even look like wrap. So today we're gonna start working on the side. Hopefully we can get a side done and maybe start the other side. So let's start doing the sides. When doing a full wrap on a vehicle, it's very crucial to make sure all your measurements are perfect, especially if you get a roll, which is normal 5x60, that's the normal roll that you can get. A lot of companies you can get 5x75, which is the way you should go. But companies like Inositech, which is what I'm using, only does 5x60. So it's very crucial to make sure all the measurements are perfect and cut out right. When cutting out this side, I already measured it. It should be 13 feet per side, and that full piece, if I cut it correctly, would be able to do both doors, the quarter panel and the side skirts on both sides. And the trunk doesn't take a lot, and the roof is going metallic black, so I don't have to worry about that. So if I do my measurements correctly, I should end up with around 10 foot of extra vinyl after I'm done everything. If anything messes up, I want to do it on a body, like a lip kit or whatever. So it's very crucial to make sure your measurements are perfect when wrapping a car. So if you plan on wrapping your car, I would make sure all your measurements are right. Watch a lot of videos on wrapping. I recommend you try wrapping your own car. It saves you a lot of money and it's a good skill to learn. Watch a lot of YouTube videos about it, a lot of tutorials, wrap tutorials. There's a lot out there and you can learn a lot. Let's start cutting out this side and then start laying some panels. And just like that, the car is fully wrapped in its new color, its new phase for 2025. I'm in love with this color. It looks identical to paint. You can't even tell it's wrapped. Everything came out exactly the way I wanted to. It's perfect. All my corners were perfect. And I'm just excited for the car and the phase I'm gonna have this year and what's gonna go through this year. The car still needs a little bit more work before it's fully done and ready for the season, but I have a special body kit that I'm gonna throw on in the next video that I'm really excited for. I think it's gonna tie everything together perfectly. But yeah, I love the way this car came out. I'm super proud of it, super proud of how I did it, and I think it looks great. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on them post notifications for me if you wanna see more content like this and with this car, the Stance Camry. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.